Morning, Panthers. How are Panthers doing this morning? Panthers, yesterday we had these numbers that we're going to focus on, and it was a feast on today on tea time straw. It was a feast in terms of how did these numbers play, and there's what we call the types of pairing, right? We're going to see what is happening in terms of how do we calculate our numbers. Remember, we have the options for the lessons group, and also we have the options for the weekly group in terms of predicting and also lessons. If you can't really afford the monthly group, it is very, very, very advisable for you to opt for a weekly group. Subscribe based on what you can afford. Right now, let us get to it, Panthers. Panthers, before I can calculate and be confident that these numbers are likely going to play on today's draw, I need to understand what is my DRD. So yesterday it was sitting on the 22nd of July. Let us go on the 22nd of July and see what were the results, right? And then we're going to use the very same numbers to get to our predictions for yesterday. It was a feast, I don't want to lie. On the 22nd, we had these numbers: 12, 18, 23, 24, 31, 33, and a bonus poll of what? And a bonus poll of 37. Those are the results that we're going to use to get to what? To get to our numbers that played yesterday. And then we're going to understand what types of pairing do we have. Pandas, trust you me, numbers can be calculated, numbers can be studied. It's not just about, I feel like 7 is going to be paired with 36 because that's how they normally play. I'm just making an example, right? Because that is how most of you predict, right? So yeah, Pandas, let us invest in learning numbers. Numbers can be calculated. Let us get to it. How did we calculate yesterday's draw? Lunchtime. Yes, Pandas as I validated yesterday. On the 22nd, which was our DRD for yesterday's draw, we had these results, right? We had these results on lunchtime, which was, let me write them down because we're going to use the very same results, right? 22:07, 2025 lunchtime, right? Lunchtime, right? We had 12, 18, 23, 24, 31, 33, and a bonus ball of 37. All right? Panthers, these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These numbers are very, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4. The numbers that are positioned at 1, 4, 7 are very, very important are very, very important on our DRD, right? So now let us start. On yesterday's draw, Panthers, remember Panthers, I'm going to restrict as much as I can in terms of the formulas and all those things. Panthers, I'm going to restrict. So here on the first numbers, we're going to calculate 4 numbers, and then these numbers we're going to come with their pairs, right? So we start with the direction. We say now 22 to 37, 24 to 37, right? We say 24 plus 37, it equals to 61. Panthers, remember what I told you, I'm going to restrict information as much as I can. And then we come back, we say 24, this is the total. This is the total. We say 24 plus 37, 24 plus 37, and x. This is where I'm restricting, right? And x plus the total now, right? Plus the total, which is 61. And then I'm going to take my calculator, right? We're going to make our pairing based on the direction, right? if you're talking about the direction, you can see this one is going right. It's going right, ne? And then we take our calculator. We say now 24 plus 37 and x plus total of 61. It gave us 58. It gave us 58. And then we say 58 now. 58, which is what? Which is our difference, right? We say 58 minus what? 58 minus 24. It gave us 34, all right? 34 is our predicted number. But then we're going to make what? We're going to make our pairing based on what? Based on direction, all right? So we come back again. We now say what? 24 to 12. You see, we are now going what? We are now going left. From right to left, right? We come back, we say, before we can do anything, we say 24. Pandas, there are lessons on this one, right? There are lessons about which, and also there's a PDF that is purchasable on these things that I'm presenting, right? We say 24 plus 12 and x plus a total of what? Plus a total of 36. Plus a total of 36. And then we go on our calculator. We say 24 plus 12 and x plus 36, which is the total. It gave us what? It gave us 31, right? It gave us 31 of a difference. 31 of a difference. We say 31 minus 24. 31 minus 24, it gave us 7. It gave us 7. This is another predicted number. Note that, pandas, there is what we call motion, right? We're going to pair based on the direction that we are using. We now go on the that number. This is 1, 2. We go on that number now, right? We now go back now. We now go back on our left hand side. We say 37 to 24 now. We say 37 to 24. And also, pandas, if you can't see, pandas, please forgive me for the quality, right? We say, before we can start, what do we do? We're going to say, let me raise here. Let me raise my bed. We say 37 minus, we are now subtracting, right? 37 minus 24 is 13. And then we say 3. And then we say 37 plus 24 and x plus total, right? Plus total. And then we go on our calculator. We go on our calculator, we say 37 plus 24 and x plus 13, right? We get a difference of 10. We get a difference of 10, all right? And then we have 37, and then we hit 24, we hit 24, and then we say 37. 37 minus a difference of 10, it gives us 27. This is our third number. Now our final number. Our final number, we're going to say 24 to 12, all right? We're going to say 12 to 24, my bad. we are going to go right. This is right, left, left, right, right. And then we do the final one. We say 24 minus 12. This one are basically the opposite of the first one. 24 minus 12 is 12. And then we say now 12 plus 24 and x plus 12, which is the total, right? Which is the total. And then we take our calculator. We say 12 plus 24 and x plus 12, right? It gives us 7, right? We say 7 over difference with what? With 12. We say 12 plus 7. We say 12 plus 7, it equals to 19, right? 12 plus 7, it equals to 19. So we have calculated 34, 7, 27, 19, right? Now we're going to make our pairing based on our direction, right? So right with right with right, it is going to be what? It is going to be 34 and 19. 34 and 19 is right. So you make your pairing 34 and 19, and then you make your pairing, which this one is right, and then we come back. We say 7, 27 is another pairing, which is left. This is how you're going to place your numbers. 34 and 19, 7 and 27. You make your pairing based on the direction that you used when you were calculating, right? So Panthers, that's how we got to calculate. I believe here what played was 33 and 20. What played here, if you can check on yesterday's results, more especially on lunchtime, right? And then 7 and 27 played perfectly so it was a feast, and this is how I got to calculate, right? So as I've highlighted, Panthers, there are lessons on what I'm presenting. You're more than welcome to subscribe. We have a PDF that is already available, and also we have a weekly group for those that can afford a monthly program group. Panthers, if you're interested in joining, you can text me here 062 335 1836. Let us do it. Let us continue doing the right thing, Panthers. Let us comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you on the other side. Thank you.